Hello, this is Mark, Kilo Mike 6, Zulu Papa Oscar, and I'm going to show you a couple cool things you can do with VoIP applications over the mesh in unique ways. I don't know anybody else that's doing this. So I'm looking at my home Haplite device, and on that device I have a PBX server. And several extensions, and here's the logs so we'll be able to see some live traffic. Over here we're also looking at a SIP client. It's sitting on extension 2000. Now, away from home, I have an iPad, and this iPad is connected to the mesh using a micro router and the existing Wi-Fi here in the building. So the first thing I'm going to do is something I've never seen anybody do. With the PBX server, you can actually attach it to an outside line. So if you can imagine, if there was anywhere on the mesh that somebody had a connection to the outside world, somebody from anywhere could actually make a phone call to the mesh devices, either this iPad, which is on extension 3000, or on this device here, which is extension 2000. So I'll show you how this works. I'm gonna dial in from the outside line, the POTS line connected to the server. And then we can watch the traffic over here.
Welcome to the Kilo Mike 6 Zulu.
That's the voicemail,
FreePBX.
or the voice server.
Continue, dial an extension.
So I'm going to dial this extension. Okay, and I'll answer the phone call from that extension. Hello. So you can see that's working.
Welcome to the
All right, now when you hang up, it just automatically kicks you back to the directory. So I'm going to dial this extension. There we go. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go ahead and hang up. All right.
Welcome to the Kilo Mike 6.
And it'll keep going back to the directory until you hang up. So that is an advanced use of mesh in several different ways. First of all, there's the FreePBX voice server. Secondly, I'm using two different soft clients. And third, I'm using an outside POTS line, which I've connected in here as one of the trunks. So you can see here, here's a trunk. The service I use is called VoIP MS. It's I think it's VoIP.ms. It's a very cheap SIP service that you can connect to any PBX server. And then the last thing, of course, is that this is all on the mesh. So if anybody at any of these other stations on the mesh, any of these phones like this one, if he wanted to call me over the mesh, he could dial, directly, to the mesh's, to the PBX's IP, and then that would drop him into the voicemail, or he could just use an outside line, or if he knew the IP address of either one of these devices, he could dial me directly. But a better thing though is that I could give him an extension, and then we wouldn't need to know each other's phone numbers. So under extensions, I could just say, for that person, I'll give him, extension 1, 2, 3, 4. So lots of cool stuff you can do with these applications on the AREDN Mesh, and I'm sure that'll get your thoughts going about some things you could build. KM6 ZPO out.